I'm back again.
I'm back. If you haven't seen my last Infinity War video, I suggest you tap into that one real quick, then come back to this one. We pick up right where we left off. The Time Stone and Doctor Strange get snatched and Vision gets saved by Cap. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna skip this whole rescue scene. Just know Peter is here, saves Strange, and Ma dies. And with that, I'ma log off. They land on Titan and Peter is like, I think this is the planet Cynthia Erivo came from. Say swear. What the? Oh shit! The guards pull up immediately on smoke. Drax throws daggers at Strange only to get blocked, and yeah, there's actually nothing in this nigga brain. Strange's cape then wraps around his head as if he's on death row and pins him down as Star-Lord begins to up fire on Tony. But he gets caught in an explosion and immediately hugs Tony like, nigga, get off me! But that's all it took for him to stick it. We get a look at Spider-Man and this nigga already copping the plea and begging for his life. Like, I know he's a kid in outer space, but I promise you, Spider-Man versus the Guardians is not even close. He's dunking on them, no questions asked. He begins spraying at her only to get... Bro, does he not have spider sense? You can dodge lightning and bullets, but not a fat nigga with a stupid ass Black Manta mask. Nigga, that's supposed to be included in the box. What is happening? Don't let me beat you. And to follow up that abomination, just look at the shot he takes.
That black one-legged, what kind of shot is that? Have you ever shot that shot? Do you work on that shot? When?
They all get put in this standoff and I love this scene so much. Alright, but you better tell me where my girl is, or I'm gonna kill this little nigga right here. Nigga, we don't even know who the fuck your girl is. Let go of him right now before I boom this big ass ugly ass nigga right here. Do it, Quill, I can take it. Pause. I ain't gonna let that look weird as shit. On Jesus' grave, I'ma boom this nigga right here if you don't get to speaking right now. Jesus. You from Earth, aren't you? I'm not from Earth, I'm from Missouri. Yeah, that's on Earth, dipshit. Fuck you fighting us for? Wait, so y'all know what Thanos? No, nigga. We the Avengers. The scene where they're planning for Thanos is honestly a hard watch, only because this entire scene perfectly shows how stupid the Guardians are. We got Mantis in the back, jumping up and down as if she's in a trampoline park, Drax yawning as if he's watching a Neon stream, and Quill being stupid. Look at Tony's face. He knows the universe is cooked. We then get a look at the only person that can give him hope, and he's looking like a crackhead during withdrawals. And we get probably the most iconic line in the series.
How many did you see? 14,605.
How many did we win?
Thanos pulls up and already trying to get an off-guard pick. Like I said in the last video, he knows he's tough. I need y'all niggas to start talking about it when it comes to debating about aura farmers. Because this right here should not go unnoticed. They start going bar for bar and it sounds a little like this. Look at me, bro. Drip so hard, not even Kakashi could copy it. Alaska used to be warm till I stepped on that hole. Hold on, let me change the background real quick. And he begins abusing that stone. I know y'all saw what he did to the Guardians. He had them all celebrating, thinking they got him, only for him to pull up like this.
All I do is rain. All I do is cross rain. Headshot.
This scene is gonna be crucial for later, so focus. He turned Drax into Legos and Mantis into silly strings. He gets Gamora and she tells Quill that he has to kill her for the sake of the universe. And he was hesitant at first, but he still pulled that trigger. And Thanos, again with that reality stone.
Bye, bitch.
I know I'm trying to kill you guys, but just know it's all love in these streets.
Oh, nigga, you gay!
Doctor Strange was sick of this nigga yapping, so he told him to square up, only for Tony to drop a giant pencil on it. And again, that realism turning it into a bunch of bats. I know a nigga from China that will see this and think food. And I'm telling you, he's only using it cause he has it, cause what advantage did this give him? He then gets sprayed in the face and nah, this is actually insane, bro. I know Mia Khalifa in the back waiting to be next. He tries to wipe it off but gets kicked. Then Drax comes in and slices his leg, making him look like he ice skating. Drax and Strange then hit him with the Todo and UG special, and even while blinded, Thanos is still baking them. And even the cameraman knew that. He zooms up, but it was not enough because we still see Strange get absolutely sucked. After a hit like that, I know he wants to go home. He packs up Drax and hits Strange with this is Sparta! But Strange manages to hit this buzzer-beating block, saving his entire torso from looking like ground beef. Strange then helps Star-Lord, giving him all these platforms to stand on and put a C4 on his back, bringing him down on all fours. Straight sketch.
Oh, great heavens!
Thanos' hand gets wrapped and Spider-Man finally locks in with the assist from Strange. And I know he was feeling himself because you did not have to use his head to do flips like your Sonny Lee. And Thanos hits him with the
Tom Holland. Man, what the fuck? Man, I don't want to talk your bitch.
And I know there's gonna be 6 or 7 of you dogs in the comments talk about, well, spiders aren't actually insects, they're arachnids. Nigga, shut up and kill yourself.
You are a worthless
Bitch ass nigga. Your life literally is as valuable as a summer ant. Your life is nothing. You serve zero purpose. You should kill yourself now.
He then throws him dumb far. Then Stark comes in blowing him up, and that's when he absorbs the entire explosion and fires it back at Tony. Spider-Man tries to get back, but bro, he's a kid. Then all of a sudden this shit pulls up crashing into him, and out steps Nebula. And look at this vert, I'm crying. Niggas need cybernetic attachment to do what LeBron does on a regular basis. I low-key thought she was gonna cook, but then I saw this.
This nigga is trash.
Then I saw these Guardians are so ass. This is where they reach into their bag and pull out that Jujutsu Kaisen special, the jumping technique. Strange grabs him and Drax holds his leg down. Spider-Man pulling him back and Mantis on top. Mantis gets him in a trance and this is where it begins. Words cannot describe how much this scene pisses me off. I'm not even gonna describe this scene. We got this big forehead, frown, mustache, fat chin ass nigga tweaking over a bitch. This fat bastard sold the entire fate of the universe over a bitch. All he had to do was wait. Look at how close they were to removing the gauntlet. This would have saved the entire universe. Thor would not be fat. Iron Man would not be dead. Black Widow would be alive. And I always see comments saying that this is the same as Tony tweaking over his parents' death. But you know what the difference is? The entire fate of the universe wasn't at stake. Why is it always the dumbest niggas who are the most vocal? And Starter isn't even the only person at fault. Nebula's dumb man just stood there and witnessed this whole thing without trying to knock his ass out or something. Nigga, put him in a chokehold. Choke his ass out. This is why I hate the Guardians. In fact, I'm throwing this stupid ass cape in there as well. You're telling me that this cape is conscious enough to sense Peter Parker's cheek, but not enough to wrap around his head like a damn hijab? Don't piss me off! But after Thanos breaks out, he begins the reverse jumping. He throws Mantis off him, kicks Drax into the others as if they're bowling pins, then throws Strange into the abyss. Then ends it off with a backhand to Tony's chest. Look at his face. Nah, this nigga is tweaking. I've never seen him this mad. Then for some reason, these two try to run up on. If I see these guys one more time, I'm gonna fully punch a hole through my monitor. Tony gets his Halo weapon but gets sat down, and we all bear witness as he summons the moon right out of the sky. Oh my god. What are you supposed to do in this situation? This is like Madara dropping a meteor on his ops, and then when they use every ounce of their power, he then looks at them right in their eyes and says,
"You want to see me do it again?"
We get a look at Iron Man, and he got this exact look on his face as his heart sinks to the bowels of his stomach, and he drags that hole right into Tony's face. And as the debris is falling down, we got Strange falling all elegantly and shit. And normally I would hate, but I ain't gonna lie, Doctor Strange is one of my top 5 heroes in the entire MCU, and this right here is exactly why. Something I think we could all agree on is Doctor Strange's fights are always the most cinematic ones, bro. They are so satisfying to watch. He shoots at Thanos, but he dodges and counters, but Strange blocks it with a COVID-19 shield, and he breaks it and turns it into a black hole. What do you mean he throwing black holes? First he throws a moon, now he's throwing black holes. Bro, what's next? You finna throw antimatter? Strange blocks it and sends it back as butterflies. Doctor Strange throws down his mythical set and multiplies as if he's Naruto. Then surrounds him and traps him. But all it took was a simple look at the flick of their wrist to find the real one, and then this nigga shifts the entire terrain to pull him closer and snatch his chain, then throwing him away. He begins walking him down but gets his hand clamped, and Iron Man pulls up, and this is where we get probably the best 1v1 in this movie. And we get this little exchange right here.
Stark, you know me? I do. You're not the only one cursed with knowledge. My only curse is you.
I'm crying. Thanos really gave him the worst PTSD I've ever seen. Nigga had a scientist tweaking over the word wormhole. Iron Man launched his missiles at Thanos, but that was just a distraction for him to jump on his chest and punch the shit out of him. And Thanos rips his mask, exposing the fresh cut he got.
He ripped that hole off so quick. Look at his face. He doesn't even realize that it happened. He's wondering why he could see so clearly all of a sudden.
And then he winds up and Honestly, I don't know how he survived this, bro. Look at the mark he left on his face from a bare face. Thanos then beams him and Iron Man comes back and locks his hand down and rocks the shit out of him. Then Thanos drops this.
All that for a drop of blood.
And gave him this look right here. Yeah, GG's. He flips him, had him look like he's dunking on a rim. He then starts beating him, had Tony in his suit like,
what the fuck? Stop playing. What the fuck? Stop playing. What the fuck is that?
And this proves that Tony is a S-tier Avenger. No matter what the situation is, Tony will never duck a fade. Doctor Strange got his chain snatched and he still hasn't gotten back up. But Tony's suit is running on E and is still throwing hands. That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT! He is getting his suit destroyed, but it was not enough. He gets blocked and Thanos hits this full counter and stabs him. Right before Thanos is about to boom him, Strange caves in and hands over the stone. After Thanos gets the stone, for some reason, Quill decides to try run it and has the audacity, the nerve, the gall to say this.
Did we just lose?
There's no way you sold the fate of the whole universe and you're out here talking about, did we just lose? If I was, I would have popped that nigga right in the chest. And in fact, what did I say was gonna happen if I saw that nigga one more time? You know what? Put your paws up right now, nigga. Let's run. I swear to God, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass.